So it might be time to revisit the number one tank discussion for 2025.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central, and in today's video, I want to talk a little bit about Aurora and how and why I think that she is the number one tank that you should consider leveling if you're thinking about leveling a new tank. In 2025, March 2025 at least. I was kind of looking through our Guild War log fights from yesterday, and in fact, I did a fun video featuring Aurora and Ninja Turtles, why they're effective. The Ninja Turtles groups up the enemy, and Aurora's ultimate ability with her Ascension skill does pulsing magic damage. It's a really good combo. That video is actually in the description box down below if you want to check it out. But it got me thinking about, tank choices and why we're choosing Aurora so much lately. And you just kind of look through the teams on defense on all of these, and there is one hero that is missing from basically all of these defensive lines. And obviously offense is completely different, and that still exists and that still is a thing. But you got to consider that you have to assume anybody attacking into your defense, if you have a defense, is you have to assume that players have. Well, that's not a hero team. You have to assume that players have every hero available to them, and that hero that is missing is Iris. And of course, Iris is, there's one, I suppose. Boom. Well, we still won with Aurora versus Iris. So Aurora is a unique tank in that she uses her dodge ability instead of defenses like armor artifacts, magic defense artifacts, or high health to counter the enemy team's offense. And she doesn't really provide a ton of team protection, you're protecting your heroes, but her artifact weapon does give your team dodge, and that's really effective if you're going up against, physical attacking heroes. Now, we all know about one of the most popular teams that we're seeing in the meta right now, in Arena and in Guild War, and that's this Dante, Nebula, Orion, Gus team. You can use Aurora to counter this team. You just gotta kind of use the right heroes around her. The thing about Axel and Sebastian that everybody needs to know is they're used in the number one team on City of Asgard for Osh, and they're used for the number one team on the City of Asgard Maestro. So everybody needs to have these two heroes leveled up. The thing is you got to have the right pets leveled up also. We're going to leave Kane on there, but we're actually going to switch this to Albus. Now, you use Monkey and Dorian for this team. Where's my Dorian? There we go. You use Heidi and Dorian for this line. You actually use pure damage, and that's right there. So, Aurora is a decent enough tank against many Dante lines, and the issue is not necessarily having to have her survive for the whole fight, but she's good enough, right? And any team that features Dante will find success using Aurora against her. And just like with any other hero, you need the right heroes with Aurora or with whatever tank choice that you have. You need the right heroes around them to defeat any teams that you have on defense. So just for fun, I thought that I would kind of take a look at the Clash of Worlds. Let's see, there's a bunch of Irises still. Iris being the number one counter for Aurora. So while I think that Aurora is a very strong pick, obviously, just having Aurora is not the play. You do need 3 effective tanks, right? You need to have or a hero that can act like a tank, like Dante acts as a tank. Qingmao and Ishmael sometimes can act like a tank. Arachne, Morrigan sometimes can act like tanks. But you also do need 3 total full teams. So Aurora could be one, Dante could be another one, or just stick with Rufus. Rufus is the primary tank that hard counters Iris. Aside from Iris, though, Rufus kind of loses really all interest. Aside from just Iris, Rufus is just any other tank, honestly. He's good against magic damage teams, I suppose, for timeouts and all of that. But I would recommend potentially Corvus. Corvus is good against Heidi, against Yasmin, against Kira, against Celeste, even against Qingmao on some level. I personally really like Astaroth, but I know a lot of people find him very underwhelming. And I don't disagree with you, though Astaroth is still a very, very strong tank choice. And obviously the other tanks, Mushy and Shroom, Julius, Chaba, Ziri, they all have good opportunities, but I want you guys to consider Aurora in 2025. I know that she's kind of been left behind because of Iris, but even if Iris is on the opponent's team, like take for example this team right here, Aurora versus this team is not a good matchup at all because of Isaac countering magic damage. But of course, having the right team of heroes behind her, you can still use her even against her hardest hard counter in Iris. So yeah, if you wanted to learn more about my favorite team combo using Aurora and the Ninja Turtles, check out the video that's on screen right now. Very effective combo that I think I'll be using a lot more now that I see how good they are. If you want more hero team discussion videos like this, please subscribe, turn on notifications to never miss a video. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.